Hey, everybody, it's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show. Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the New York Yankees.
And now, please welcome your
first pitch coming at you right after the break.
Yankees.
And on the mound now, Paul Blackburn. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
About to get started here, Jarren Duran digs in now. This one in the air. McMahon has a beat on it. One away. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits, and Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And he makes the catch. And there are two outs.
Batting third, the right fielder, Wilyer.
So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Two down, nobody on. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw. The throw won't get there in time. And they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
We all know that that first inning can be a critical one in terms of guys settling in and the tone being set for the game. So this isn't what you're looking for on defense. 2-out errors are a lot like 2-out walks, but maybe even worse because your pitcher did his job to get what should have been the last out of that inning.
Abreu off of first with two away. Runner on the goal. That's in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game one. So that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Man at second. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. There comes the throw. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And it's 1-0.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
And next for the Red Sox, Caleb Durbin. On the ground to third. Sends it to first, and that ends the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back in New York, and getting the start for the Red Sox, Ranger Suarez. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And a 1-1. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Back at Yankee Stadium. So stepping in for Boston, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. Chisholm to first. One out in the second.
Batting 7th, the second baseman, Andrew Monasterio.
And now, Andrew Monasterio. The 2-1. Out towards right center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in.
Batting 8th, the designated hitter, Mickey.
Now here's
Gasper.
the Red Sox DH, Mickey Gasper. Two down, nobody on. Out to short, Volpe. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Yankees 2 and the Red Sox 1. Back now in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher for the Yankees, Jake Bird.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Line drive and foul ball. Another 1-2.
That's a ball.
Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Jarren Duran, the next to hit. Oh, look at the stop. The feed for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Up next for the Red Sox, the center fielder, number 3, Cedon.
One out man at
Rafaela.
first. Cedon Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a ground ball. He steps on the bag. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Up next for the Red Sox, the right fielder, Wilyer.
Now a chance for Wilyer Abreu. Man on second, 2 down. That's off the mark. Ball 3.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. No one can get there. It falls in. Around from second is the tying run. It's an RBI single. It's 2-2.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jake Bird won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
Tim Hill on the pitch here.
41.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Runner at first with 2 away. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. And that misses. And a count 2-1. Outside with a breaking ball. Caleb Durbin in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 1 run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Nice grab to first, and very nicely done for the out. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We are tied 2-2. Back here in New York, here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Trent Grisham.
Number 12, Trent Grisham.
All set for the start of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin. Just missed.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 2-2. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. DeVolpe at second for 1 and 2. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tim Hill. Now on the bump, Fernando Cruz.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Base is empty after the double play. Andrew Monasterio up next for the Red Sox. 2 down, nobody on, and a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out. That ends the frame. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied 2-2.
Where's your vision? It's not how you started, but how you gon' end it. Hey, how you gon' finish? Gotta get to the business. They watching, they witnessing. Got a record, I break it like Guinness. Oh yeah, it's top of the league. Oh yeah, don't play with a kid. You know what the time is. Checking the race.
Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. We go to the top of the 5th. Here now the Red Sox DH, Mickey Gasper. Ball to strike. The pitch. Late on that fastball.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Whips it to first on the run, and they get the out. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox.
The catcher, Connor.
Cruz, in his 4th year, he features a splitter, a 4-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a slider.
Ball.
On the ground, right side. The flip to the pitcher covering, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Up next,
back to the top of the order now. Next to hit, Jarren Duran. 2 down, nobody on. Just missed. Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it. Down in order go the Red Sox. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Back in the Bronx, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon.
Back in the Bronx, start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Cedar Rafaela.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That one misses.
That's a
ball
ball.
3. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground to the left, Volpe. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu.
Wilyer Abreu.
All right, so Monument
that's it.
Park out there in center field at Yankee Stadium. Have you gotten a chance to check that out?
Boog, I have seen it more after my playing career than I did as a player. But as a broadcaster, many times entering and exiting through the center field fence, particularly in the playoffs, get a chance to take a glimpse over. And I got to say, you do get some goosebumps.
Ripped, but it curls foul. The Yanks leading by 3, and we're the top half of the 6th. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Flares one into right. And there's 2 down. Manager out of the dugout. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Ryan Yarbrough. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Here's Contreras now.
That's down. That's a ball.
Swings and misses. And the count's even at 2. That one misses. And the count is filled up. Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Grisham gets under it. And that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox. They trail at 5-2. Back for more from the Bronx. Well, we go bottom 6. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the. And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout. Greg Weisser takes over on the mound. Caleb Durbin getting ready to hit. The Red Sox in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Swing and a foul out of play. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate.
You're out. Out.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton, the next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit, because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
Yes, I'm on the shot from mine. She been all about business as a lady. I got rich so that they
You